rise for the transfer of the colors.
Stop. Freeze and hunt.
From the Commandant of the Marine Corps to Lieutenant General Kenneth J. Gluck. Subject, change of command. Effective 09/30, 19 July 2013. You stand attached as the Commanding General, 3 Marine Expeditionary Force and Commander, Marine Forces Japan, and are directed to report to Headquarters, United States Marine Corps, Quantico, Virginia, for duty as the Deputy Commandant, Combat Development and Integration. Signed, James F. Amos, General, United States Marine Corps, Commandant of the Marine Corps. From the Commandant of the Marine to Lieutenant General John E. Subject, assumption of command. 09/30, 19 July 2013. You are hereby directed to report for duty as the Commanding General, 3 Marine Expeditionary Force and Commander, Marine Forces Japan. James F. Amos, General, United States Marine Corps, Commandant of the Marine Corps. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Just south of the island here, and so the 3rd Marine Division actually had to do theirs inside because the winds were so high, so we were very, very fortunate. So good morning to everybody, and konnichiwa. General and Mrs. Amos, it is really a pleasure to have you out here with us. You really honor both Liz and I and John and Sue and all the Marines of the 3rd Marine Expeditionary Force just by being here with your presence. But I also want to thank you for this opportunity. It was a great opportunity. So once again, thanks so much for being here. General Kimazuka, great friend, and Mrs. Kimazuka, Junko-san, thank you very much for being here. It is truly an honor to have you here once again. You have honored the Marines of the 3rd Marine Expeditionary Force time and time again, and we thank you for that. General Kimazuka was the JTF commander up in Sendai during the complex crisis that occurred in the great tsunami and earthquake. And I would just like to recognize his tremendous leadership because he is truly a national hero. And it wasn't like he just flew down here from Tokyo today. He actually was back at a senior leader seminar back in Hawaii and took the time to fly all the way from Hawaii to be here with us today. So thank you once again. Let's see, Lieutenant General Angelo, thanks for being here. Sergeant Major, always a pleasure to have you here. Let's see, we got Admiral Nathan, thank you. And my brother from the southern end of the island, Lieutenant General Sugiyama. You know, actually, we had a dinner about 2 weeks ago, and he said that he didn't think he was going to be available today. But after he beat me in darts, I think he was feeling bad, so I think he just wanted to be here today. So thank you so much for being here. And then we have Brigadier General Choi from the ROK Marine Corps, who's representing the, where are you at there, Brigadier General Choi? Okay, thank you so much for coming. It means a lot because we do a lot of business up there. If I could also, Director General Takata, thank you so much for being here with us. Ambassador Tsuguchi, always a great friend. And Vice Governor Kawakami, thank you for being here. And lastly, the Kanjin, Al, where are you at? Maglaby, thanks for being here and being a great teammate with us. I got to tell you this, the last 2.5 years have literally just flown by. They have been the fastest 2.5 years of my entire life. But they're also been the most rewarding of our career. And the most rewarding because of 2 reasons. One, being here in the beautiful island in Okinawa, and the great support from the host nation, Japan. You know, just yesterday, I was reminded as we were flying north up to Camp Hansen and Camp Schwab, and the Commandant was actually flying us up there. Yeah, I said that right. The Commandant was flying us. I was able to look out the windows and the door of that CH-46 over there and be able to just once again see how beautiful this island is and how important it is strategically to stability in this region. So the great warmth of the friendship of the Okinawa people will always be remembered. The second reason it was so rewarding, because as a Marine, there is nothing better than to be forward stationed, forward deployed, be on the tip of the spear, being the premier force in readiness, and have to demonstrate it on a daily basis. And that is truly rewarding. Coming out, your guidance was very clear. Today's crisis, today's force, today. And that's exactly what the Marines of the 3rd Marine Expeditionary Force did and demonstrated time and time again. Based on your guidance, we developed 3 priorities. The first one, of course, was to be prepared to fight tonight on the Korean Peninsula. And General Choi, that's another reason why it's great to have you here. The Marines are prepared to fight tonight in Korea if necessary, or anywhere else within this theater. And we know that if we go up there, General Thurman and all our ROC compatriots up and comrades know that we come for one reason, and that's to win. Secondly, was for crisis response. We've demonstrated numerous times over the past years our ability to do that. From Operation Tomodachi here in Japan, where we were able to actually assist our neighbors, our friends, and do it in a very rapid fashion, to mudslides, floods in the Philippines, and floods in Thailand. And thirdly, it was to reconstitute this force. When I got here, I can tell you that we were doing much more with far less. Sir, thank you for your support as we made this pivot here to the Western Pacific. Because if it wasn't for your support, we would not be where we are today and just about fully reconstituted. As you said on the radio this morning, our 3rd Battalion will come in. The UDB Battalion will be here in the October time frame. By the beginning of the new year, we will all just about be fully reconstituted. And General Whistler, you're going to have the opportunity to do more with more. But you can't do that by yourself. No unit can do it themselves. And once again, we had a lot of teammates that helped us. It was, the government of Japan was a great supporter, as well as the self-defense forces as we moved forward. And I can say that what I've seen in the last 2 years, the progress that we have made because of Tomodachi has been, in the last 2 years, we've probably made more progress than we have in the past 20. And so I thank you all for your tremendous teamwork as we move forward here. So look at our coalition partners. We have 5 treaty partners out here, mutual defense partners, not only Japan, Korea, Philippines, Thailand, and Australia. And we train with them on a regular basis. And they're great. And because of their support, even makes us that much stronger, along with many of the other components that we work with out there. My component commanders, we wear many hats here, from being the U.S. Forces Japan, working with U.S. Forces Japan, working with U.S. Forces Korea, as JTF 505. So we have many components that we work with, and they've all been superb teammates as we move forward here. And many of them are joint and combined teammates that we deal with. I would like to call out one, and that's Vice Admiral Scott Swift. He's Haze Gray and underway right now. He's en route to Australia. In fact, if you look at 2 of the flags that are out here, the 31st MU and the 3rd Marine Expeditionary Brigade, Okay, we have other Marines standing behind those flags because both those units are deployed, and they're deployed down to Australia in support with Scott Swift. But he has truly been a great blue-green teammate, and I couldn't ask for anybody better. My MSC commanders, I've had many while I've been here, and every one of them has served me extremely well, and I thank them. The MEF staff, unfortunately, most of them are gone. So many of those that I would really want to thank have already rotated. But guys like Dan Haas, Chris Koch have done an absolute superb job to really set us up for success. And then I want to go to the red carpet area. Start with Carol Daly Ashman. Carol, where are you at?
Back there, sir.
Okay, as normal, Carol's in the back. She's our executive secretary. A huge force multiplier, and truly the MEF's MVP, most valuable player. So thank you so much, Carol. Sergeant Major Moorfield, you saw it on the parade deck today. Thank you so much for your teamwork, as well as Command Master Chief Anderson, my aide, Major Gaffney, and driver Sergeant Ham. Great teammates. They're in the red carpet area. Gets me to Liz. You know, if you look at the crowd that's here today, you know, a lot of you think that they're all here to see me, but really they're not. They're here to see her and say goodbye to her. So thank you for your teamwork. It's been a great run, and I love you. John and Sue, you're a great command team. You're a perfect pick for this position. I hope that it's as a rewarding experience as we've had. As I told the staff, we had a little hail and farewell the other day, and I told the staff, I said, you know, you guys are really lucky because you're trading up. You're truly trading up. He's one of our smartest and brightest generals in the Marine Corps. I've known him for probably 15 years now, and I could not be prouder to turn this MEF over to a better general officer we have in the Corps today. So thanks, John. To our Marines and sailors, you are a certain force for an uncertain world. It has been my honor to serve as your commanding general, and a great privilege to be a member of the 3 MEF team. Semper Fidelis, and God bless.
The good Lord has given me some gifts, I guess, because I wouldn't be here without the gifts that He gave me. I certainly wouldn't be here without the leadership and the confidence of General Amos and Mrs. Amos. They took care of Sue and I a long time ago when we were at the other MEF, the 2nd Marine Expeditionary Force, which was the finest fighting MEF. And they've given us leadership and mentorship not only then, but throughout the last 3 years in what was a really hard time. Amos and Mrs. Amos, thank you very much. Bonnie, we couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, sir. To General Kimazuka and Junko-san, it is so wonderful to have you here today. I remember at the Commandant's quarters meeting you and having dinner and thinking, at the time I couldn't really talk about it quite yet, that I was going to hopefully come here if our Senate decided it would work out, and it's just been tremendous to be able to make this dream come true. Thank you for being here with us tonight. Lieutenant General Angelella, Sam, it's really great. Wonderful to have you here. Sergeant Major, I feel bad about leaving you behind, but Mrs. Whistler and I were on a plane the next day, and while I'm deathly afraid of you, I'm in peril of that woman. So we had to get back to get on to meet our family. Lieutenant General Sugiyama, you do us honor to be here today. Vice Admiral Nathan, Matt, thank you very much. It's tremendous to have you here today, and we certainly appreciate everything that you've done for us. Vice Governor Kawakami, thank you. It was a pleasure to meet you earlier today, and I look forward to working with you and working with all of our neighbors here in Okinawa. Ambassador Takeuchi, once again, a pleasure to meet you, sir. And Director General Takeda, thank you so much for being here. It means a lot to me because I know that the relationship that you have formed and the partnership that you have done with Lieutenant General Gluck and how important that relationship is. It's very special for us to be a part of that. I also have to thank my family. Sue, some people have a better half. I have orders. She has made many sacrifices over the course of the year. With our two grandkids in Iceland right now, this may be the greatest sacrifice, but she has been my partner all the way, and our great kids, affectionately referred to as the herd by our oldest daughter. They've never let me down. They never let me sink. I love you, sweetie. Thanks. Thanks for everything you've done. And certainly to Lieutenant General Gluck and Liz. Ken, a great team. We're falling in on a great meth. Your friendship, your caring way of turning this meth over to us this last week has been spectacular. Thanks will never go far enough. I'd say you're going to enjoy your time at CDNI, but I know better. But the one good thing about it is this. After playing out at Tayo with you, I know it's going to go down by 5 strokes when you get to Quantico. And that's good. Just a few comments for our friends and partners that are here. Certainly to Japanese Ground Self-Defense Force and to Brigadier General Choi of the Korean Marines. We truly look forward to our continued service together and to the security of the region. And to our Okinawan partners, Sue and I tremendously look forward to making lasting friendships and continuing to build this great opportunity for the United States. To the Marines of the 3rd Marine Expeditionary Force, to the sailors who serve alongside with us, and to our families who are so critical to our success, thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for your dedication. I promise you this, we will be ready to fight tonight. We will be partner enabled, and we will be ready to respond to the crisis. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you very much. God bless, and Semper Fidelis.
Ladies and gentlemen, the commander of troops for today's ceremony is Colonel Sean M. McBride with Parade Adjutant First Lieutenant Jeffrey R. Dearling. The 3 Marine Expeditionary Force Band, under direction of Chief Warrant Officer 3 Joshua Stone and Drum Major Master Gunnery Sergeant Michael Montoya. Marine Expeditionary Force Headquarters Group, led by Lieutenant Colonel Michael J. Pillett, with Platoon Commander Major Calvin M. Gaston. Third Marine Division, led by W. Taylor, with Platoon Commander Major Shelton Williams. 1st Marine Aircraft Wing, led by Colonel Louis Calla and Platoon Commander Major Jeffrey R. Poe. Ladies and gentlemen, you're reminded as the colors pass before you, you may be seated once they have passed. 3 Marine Expeditionary Force Color Guard, led by Color Sergeant, Sergeant Nicholas J. 3rd Marine Logistics Group, led by Colonel Edmund and Platoon Commander Major Jeffrey N. Costa. 3rd Marine Expeditionary Brigade, led by Lieutenant Colonel Rufino H. Gomez and Platoon Commander Major Bill Inns. Marine Expeditionary Unit, led by Paul T. Morgan, with Platoon Commander Major George F. Formicus. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today. On behalf of the commanding